Hello everybody, I'm Suman Matthews and today we will be discussing numerical problems on how to understand the days of the year. This is a part of Applied Mathematics for CBSE class 11. Now in all calculation problems, we will start the week on Monday. What is a year? A year can be divided into a year has 365 or 366 days. A leap year has 366 days. And how do you find out if a year is a leap year? It is divisible by 4 and not divisible by 100 or just divisible by 400. A non-leap year is not divisible by 4 or not divisible by 400. Now a week has 52 days. A non-leap year has 365 days. So that is 52 weeks plus 1 day. So this extra day is called an odd day. A leap year has 366 days. 52 weeks plus 2 extra days. So there are 2 odd days in a leap year. In 100 years, there are 24 leap years and 76 non-leap years. So number of odd days will be 24 into 2 because 2 odd days in a leap year plus 76 into 1, that is 124. So there are 5 odd days in 100 years. In 200 years, we have 5 into 2, that is 10. So 3 odd days. In 300 years, we have 5 into 3, 15, which is 1 odd day because when I divide 15 by 7, the remainder is 1. In 400 years, we have 5 into 4, 20 plus 1 additional day because we have 1 extra day. 400 is divisible by 400, so it's a leap year. So we get 1 extra day, that is 0 odd days. So using this, we will solve a few problems. What was the day of 21st May 1969? In 1600 years, you have 0 odd days. 300 years, you have 1 odd day. So up to 1900 years, you have 1 odd day. Now 1901 to 1968, there are 17 leap years. So number of odd days will be 17 into 2, 34, 51 non-leap years plus 51 into 1, that is 85. So we have 1 odd day. Now in 1969, January has 31 days, February has 28 days because it's a non-leap year, March has 31 days, April has 30 days, May has 21 because we are looking up to 21st March, that is 141. So we have 1 odd day. So totally we have 1 plus 1 plus 1, 3 odd days. So if we start from Monday, 21st May 1969 is a Wednesday. Now, what was the day on 16th August 1962? Again, in 1900 days, you have 1 odd day. So, 1901 to 1961, there are 15 leap years. So, number of odd days will be 15 into 2 plus 46 non-leap years. So, 46 into 1, that is 30 plus 46, which is 76, which is 6 odd days. Now, 1st January to 16th August, you have 31 days in Jan. It's a non-leap year. So, 28 days in Feb, 31 days in March, 30 days in April, 31 days in May, 30 days in June, 31 days in July, and 16 days in August. That will give you 228. So that will give you 4 odd days. So adding 1 plus 6 plus 4, you get 10 odd days. That is exactly 3 odd days. So total number of counting from Monday, 16th August 1962 will be a Wednesday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Coming to the next problem, if 10th June 1948 was a Thursday, what will be the day on 16th November 1969? Now 1948 is a leap year. So 10 June 1948 to 10 June 1968 has 20 years, of which 5 are leap years. So number of odd days will be 5 into 2, 10 plus 15, that is 25. And 10th June 1969 to 16th November 1969, if we are counting. June has 20 days, July has 31. June has 20 because you are counting from 10th of June to 30th of June. July has 31 days, August 31 days, September 30 days, October 31 days, November 16 days, that is totally 159 plus 25, which is 184. So you have 3 odd days and 3 odd days from Thursday. So counting, we get Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 16th November 1969 was a Sunday. Now, if 8th March 1996 was a Friday, what will be the day on 6th March 1993? So 1996 is a leap year. So from 8th March 1996 back to 8th March 1995, we get 2 odd days because 96 is a leap year. March 95, 8th March 95 to 8th March 94, counting back, we get 1 odd day. 8th March 94, counting to 8th March 93, you get 1 odd day. So totally 4. Now 8th March to 6th March 1993, you get 2 days. So totally you have 6 odd days. And so 6th March, now if you are counting backwards from Friday, you get Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, Sunday, Saturday. So 6 March 1993 is a Saturday. Now Wednesday fell on which day of April 2007? 2000 has 0 odd days because we saw every 400 years the odd days is 0. 2001 has 1 odd day, 2002 1, 2003 1 odd day, 2004 is a leap year so it has 2 odd days, 2005 has 1 odd day, 2006 has 1 odd day. So up to 2006 you have 7 odd days, that is technically 0 odd day. Now going up to April, Jan has 31 days, February has 28 days, March has 31 days because we are in 2007 which is not a leap year, that is 90. So we have 6 odd days. And 1st April 2007 will be a Sunday because we are starting from Monday. So Sunday will be the 6th day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So it will be a Sunday. 2nd April 2007 will be a Monday. 3rd April 2007 will be a Tuesday. And 4th April 2007 will be a Wednesday. So 4th, add plus 4 plus 7, 11, 18, 25 are Wednesdays in April 2007. Now Saturday fell on which day of May 1999? 1900 has 1 odd day. So 1901 to 1998 has 24 leap years and 74 non-leap years. So number of odd days will be 48 plus 74, that is 122, that is 3 odd days. Now coming up to April 1999 is a non-leap year. So 31 days in Jan, 28 days in Feb, 31 days in March, 30 days in April, that is 120. 120 plus 3 plus 1, that is 124 odd days, that is basically 5 odd days. 1st May is a Saturday. So counting, so now if you are counting from Sunday, we get Monday, if you are counting from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So 1st May will lie on a Saturday and 1 plus 7, 8th May will be the next Saturday, 15th May will be the next Saturday, 22nd and 29th. So 1st, 18th, 15th, 22nd and 29th May are Saturdays in 1999. I hope this is clear to you. Here also, so we have discussed various problems on date and time. So the only way to study mathematics is to practice it. So please take a pen and paper and practice every line along with me. Thank you.